What's going on, folks? It's Kid Shardy Gaming Nation. Click the like, click the share, click the subscribe, support the channel, donate. We're doing a topic about the Marvel's Blade, with Mahershala Ali, and when I first heard that he was gonna replace Wesley Snipes, which um, a lot of the fan base that's a fan of Wesley and a fan of the first Blade movie, you know, didn't really want Wesley Snipes to be replaced and the fact that Wesley Snipes he um he rescued Marvel with that movie. You know what I'm saying? So technically we can say that Marvel Studios is or not Marvel Studios. Blade, that movie is Wesley Snipes' game because he literally rescued it. He took that, and I think he got the blessings from what you call he got the blessings from Stan Lee. You know what I'm saying? And I think Stan Lee is one of the few guys that's in the space that's in Hollywood that actually likes black people, actually likes black folks. So, got shout out to Stan Lee and rest in power to Stan Lee, right? And so fast forward with Mahershala Ali, which I'm a big fan of. I was a fan of him when he appeared in I think the Hunger Games or the Mockingjay or something like that. So I was a big fan of him then, right? When he appeared in that movie. So when he said that he was going to play Blade in the new Blade movie, I said this is going to be awesome. Because I think at the end of one of the Marvel movies, I forget which one, you hear his voice in the background when I think I forgot who it was. I forgot the name of that character. I think it was the Iron Fist when he's about to pick up Blade's katana, and Blade said you might not want to do that. So I thought that was personally cool, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool, in my opinion, that Mahershala Ali was going to play the character. Now, unfortunately, we're in this DEI and woke culture now. So what's happening is a lot of these movies, they're getting funding from the LGBT and the leftists. And how they got their funding is they got to add certain woke things like transgenderism into these movies. And I think with Mahershala Ali, he's trying to keep it to, just slaying vampires, and they have to have a female lead and they have to take over the role. Let me say something. With the state of the black culture and how fatherhood is a needed thing, and the nuclear family is such a needed thing, why they don't pass down? If you're gonna have Blade have a child, why not have him have a male child, a son, that he can pass down his mantle of responsibility of hunting vampires to his son? That's very important for a black boy and a father, right? But you want to have female leads, and they want to, they did it with Hawkeye. Right? So I think what's going on here, we're going to go into these things. We're going to go into these articles. This is Screen Geek, and we're going to see what's going on, right? So let's begin. One of Marvel's Cinematic Universe project that can't seem to catch its break is the highly anticipated Blade reboot. The upcoming MCU film was first announced in 2019. Actor Mahershala Ali was attached to play the character at the time. And while he voiced the role for the cameo appearance in Eternals, things have otherwise been complicated. Now, the rumors suggest that Mahershala Ali has left Blade project altogether. Actor Wesley Snipes first portrayed the Blade character for live action in a trilogy of films from 1998 to 2004. As such, fans were delighted to hear that this character would be returning back to the big screen within the MCU. The shared universe seemed like interesting new territory for Blade. The fans were eager to see how Mahershala Ali would portray the character. Listen, if I ever get money power and influence, I would donate to create movies like this. So you don't need money from leftist people where you have to add DEI and stuff in there. That's what I would do. Like, hold on, let me give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, so as I was saying, right? If I was like an angel investor and I had a lot of money, power, and influence, I would invest my money and say, if you're going to use my money to support your project, don't put any LGBT or don't put any woke stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. And so, or I can donate to projects that say they don't want to put that stuff in their movie, and it just needs funding. So that's what I would do if I had money, power, and influence, right? In the time since being announced, however, the project has faced a number of delays. Many rumors associated with these delays suggest that the cast, writers, and directors involved have been unhappy with the film's direction. It's been passed from several creative personnel as a result, in addition to delayed release dates. Now, according to the insider John Campia, the studio is once again going back to square one for Blade, and it's the final straw for Mahershala Ali. I wonder why. Obviously, this rumor should be taken with a grain of salt. It is yet to be confirmed, however. It does line up with rumors and reports that have come out over the years, especially with behind-the-scenes turmoil that the film appears to have found itself in. Here's what Campia shared. About a week ago, this is, and I quote, this is from Campia. About a week ago, I had somebody say to me, somebody relative connected to the situation, that they had heard that they were right back to square one, that too many of the key players are not happy with the current irritation of the script, said Campia. It's unknown who exactly the key players could be, whether they're the cast members, the film writer, or the director, or the project producers. He adds that it could be a good thing to keep the film story on the right track as well. However, Campia does seem confident in his own belief that Mahershala Ali is definitely someone no longer involved. A quote, but I am now at a point, something I have denied before. I didn't believe it before, but I am now at a point that I'm going to say this. I do not believe Mahershala Ali is going to be blamed, Campia added. I think within the next 2 months, we're going to get the infamous scheduling conflicts. Campia added, this guy can only put his career on hold for so long, he continued. I'm just saying as a fan, I think I am at the point that I just don't believe Mahershala is going to be it, he explained. I think at some point he's going to go. You know what, guys? It has been fun. I've waited 5 years. I'm going to do something else. Hopefully we'll have more detail. Well, listen. Let me say my thoughts on that. It probably could be some woke stuff going on there. There's even a Blade game that's supposed to come out too. And with the way that the environment or the space up to the time today is going, that could be what Mahershala Ali is fighting against. Maybe they're trying to make Blade transgender or some kind of LGBT type thing. Maybe they're trying to make this all female. You know how they're trying to make a female lead and then replace Blade's character in his own movie and shit, like they did with Thor. Make him a side character to push female leads. Like maybe that's what's going on. We have no idea. If Mahershala Ali leaves, now it's going to give. Maybe that's a tactic that they're playing to wait out to annoy Mahershala Ali, because he's trying to go into a direction with Blade to honor Wesley Snipes in the original script, because Mahershala Ali is probably a fan of the movie. He's played the Marvel stuff before, so maybe he grew up watching the movies, watching the comics, and he wants to bring that masculine force back into that movie, right? And maybe that's a tactic by Marvel Studios or whoever is running that Yeah, it's probably most likely Marvel Studios who's doing that Blade movie to kind of get Mahershala Ali to leave the set, and then they can hire somebody that they can control, and then push what they want to push within that movie. Um, the sad thing is that if Mahershala Ali leaves, then they can do what I said, what I mentioned, and then now Blade is going to go into a direction that it's going to flop the whole series. People are not going to like it. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want Mahershala Ali to leave, because then if he leaves, then what I said earlier is going to happen. But if he stays, it's going to cause more issues and delay the movie to come out. And you know what? I'd rather him stay there and then delay the movie to come out so they can do it properly than him leave and then now they push what they want to push. You know what I'm saying? But then by him doing this, it's delaying him work. Because if he's supposed to play in, I think he's supposed to play in Spider-Man, in Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, and I think he's set to play in the Jurassic movie. So let's check out Reddit, what Reddit is saying. This is Marvel Studio rumors. They could be delayed to 2026. Mahershala Ali is reportedly happy with it. Ali is reportedly happy with where the script or film is gone. Is or isn't? This is what one Redditor is saying. Also, according to this guy, he's saying that Mahershala Ali, it was Mahershala Ali's idea to play Blade. Oh, so he's this guy. So this is why you don't trust Reddit, right? Because you got many different people saying. This guy said actually wasn't his idea, and they were very close to removing him from the movie. They even met with Sylvester Snipes to figure out if he would return to in some multiverse capacity. Snipes actually said he's the only Blade, or he isn't going to be part of it. Then they started focusing on Blade's daughter in case Mahershala Ali quit or get Blade's daughter. See, what did I say earlier? Why couldn't it have been Blade's son? You know what I'm saying? In case Mahershala Ali quit or got fired. I leaked stuff along the time. Maybe that is the play. To wait Mahershala Ali out, make him quit, and then have it be Blade's daughter. See, this is why I kind of want Mahershala Ali to stay. Because why couldn't it have been Blade's son? Like these woke people, right? This is why I don't like left. This is why I don't like woke. Because they're not pushing what the black community or black culture really needs, which is a black male influence. Black boys need to see themselves in a movie. Because black men and black boys are lacking in fatherhood and proper masculine role models. So it'd be nice to see that Blade passed on his legacy to his son. I have no issue with females or daughter, but the black community needs needs a masculine male role model right now, right? Marcy could have got fired. I leaked stuff a long time ago about Blade and Deadpool 3, the two projects I couldn't get into. This is this guy's opinion. Development hell has been for years. If they didn't shoehorn in his daughter, it would have been a production by now. The daughter is the reason there's been so many head writers quitting and getting fired. Kevin doesn't know what to do in this situation. He wants Blade to be the next black icon since Chadwick died. So then, find a male, find a son. Right? The black icon since Chadwick died was a male. So make the script work so it can fit Mahershala Ali or Wesley Snipes. The girl who's Black Panther made no waves. And they also have no faith in the Iron Heart, expected that the show to also drop all episodes at once like Echo. But Kevin doesn't want the daughter to be helpless or need to be saved at any point. He's afraid of upsetting a certain crowd. So he made writers put her front and center as a teen who was flawless, and Mahershala Ali hated the script because it's sideline blade. What did I say earlier? I haven't heard details of the new script though, so I'm curious as to the report saying Mahershala Ali is happy with it. Can you please make this guy? He responded to that. Well, he answered your fucking question. This is why I hate Reddit. Y'all a bunch of toxic incel losers on Reddit. I'm not gonna read any more. So let's go to something else. And I think this is basically saying the same thing. This is basically saying the same thing. Like this is why I don't like leftists. This is why I don't like woke. This is why I don't like politics being involved in debate. And if I had money, influence, and power, I would put money on these movies so they don't have to deal with. They don't have to get investors from leftists or politicians to push their agendas into movies. You see what I'm saying? I would even try to make a move, take my money and invest into some white black people, so-called black people, so they could create their own black culture stuff. You know, without having needed any outside influences to manipulate their movies. If I had that. Oh, here it is. Mahershala Ali is going to be in the Jurassic World reboot. Oh. Follow up on last week's report that Blade is undergoing another rewrite, at least its second writer. Now it's questioned if the Marvel movie that has been developed. I'm going to say, for the women, instead of trying to replace male actors that built their movies, make your own damn movie. Make your own damn movie. Write your own movies, make your own movies. Stop trying to insert yourself into male movies. And to black women, do you not want to have a strong black man leading your fucking community? Anyway. So it's going to be a male villain, but you want the female daughter in there. That's flawless. Like, this is basically going to be saying the same thing. That's the last one. He's going to be in the new Jurassic World here. All right. Got some other stuff. So I think that's just basically saying. That's just basically. Everything's basically saying the same thing. I'm actually cool with this. No, I'm not going to read it either. Oh shit! Captain America 4 issues. It tells Marvel status. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so it's just insane to me that woke culture is now infecting Marvel. That's probably why they got rid of Jonathan Majors. You cannot tell me that, in my opinion, you cannot tell me that wasn't a plan for him. You know what I'm saying? Because they could have forgave Jonathan Majors and put him back into the MCU as Kang the Conqueror. That would have pushed MCU like Wesley Snipes did for Blade. Right? So you could have had Mahershala Ali make the movie Blade how it's supposed to be, how the fans are looking for, fuck your woke culture. And you could have had Kang the Conqueror push that section of Marvel. But now Jonathan Majors is gone, so now you have to recast Kang the Conqueror, and now that has stalled Hollywood. I mean, stalled all of Marvel Studios and what their production is going to be. What's their plan here from Marvel? Like I honestly believe that there's still all this woke shit. I think it's a way for a lot of these racist people that still exist in Hollywood that are maybe bloomers from back in the day, or even Gen Xers that's from back in the day, to push their bullshit. That Kang the Conqueror, his name was Kang the Conqueror, or King Kong the Conqueror. That was on top of the Empire State Building and got shot down because he was messing with a white bitch. Literally, that's what we saw. And maybe Marvel's plan is to knock out all these male influences to replace them with female stuff, female lead. And I hope nobody watch it, and I hope all of that fails because of that. You see what I'm saying? And then the men can't say anything about the female lead because they're going to be viewed as toxic. Well, I'm going to say something about it. No, we don't want to see female led movies, or movies that had male leads being replaced by females. And then when you put the women into the thing, into the movies, you make them flawless. You don't build them up into like a story where they have to earn their place in the story. Because there have been movies before where you had female leads like Sarah Connor in the Terminator. But Sarah Connor, her story was built up. You know, she had to struggle at first. She had to go through some kind of pain and trial and tribulations at first, and then be built up and then she got strong. Right? So I wouldn't mind if it was that. If you had your own movie or something like that, and you built it up like that. But no, in these movies, the female character is being toxic towards the male character and somehow more flawless than the male character. But you claim to be equal. Same thing you accuse the men of being toxic. You're not doing the same thing in these movies. You know, and this is why I don't like watching a lot of the Marvel don't like watching Marvels, and a couple of the Marvel movies that came out I haven't watched because I know I'm going to see something in there that's woke, and I'm going to disapprove of it. It's going to piss me off. So I don't know what Mahershala Ali is going to do because he is a favorite character of mine, actor. Like I fuck with Mahershala Ali heavy. I was a fan of him when he showed up into Luke Cage in that series. I hope that he finds a way to get Blade in the right direction. I hope Wesley Snipes finds a way to get into the right direction, or gets a cameo. Like, you're supposed to be a Blade video game that comes out. Let me go look for that Blade video game right quick. Blade game. I'm afraid of that too, because they're always going to add some woke LGBT agenda into it. Black men, so-called black men need this. So-called black men needs black male protagonists to represent them. Not a no woke LGBT protagonists, none of that. Straight black male representation. In a barbershop. In a barbershop, my nigga. Tell me that's not some black nigga shit right there. That's gonna be fucking epic. Yeah, I'm getting chills watching that shit. And for all you incels that don't like black male protagonists, synthetic bitch nigga, right? Um, you've had white male protagonists for centuries. And it seems that every time you put a black male face on there, the game sells more. You just need to remove the woke stuff from it and the LGBT stuff from it and make it straight black man. And I know why. There's some jealousy from black women and from some jealousy from white men, right? Black men, we are the most dominant masculine force. And our black women go against us because they are jealous of us. White men are going against us, white men are going against us because, well, we challenge their power. True masculinity gets to be showcased. And the fact that black men in North America um, didn't have to conquer and enslave anybody like how the European has. Yet we're still we're still one the second most dominant force on the planet. And we can knock him out the first place slot to be number one. Black folks in the African diaspora or in Western culture or in North America need to get their shit together. The Jamaican, Haitian, Caribbean, Black American. We need to get our stuff together. You know what I'm saying? So that when these movies come out, right, it's like these movies have a foundation to fall on. I think that's why, and I'm not even saying this is to white men in general. I think this is to those white men that carry those old racist mindsets or principles in their brain, especially in the gaming community and when it comes to movies and entertainment. Even though gaming is part of entertainment, so I think that's the issue with black women. I think black women are just they don't want to admit that it's in your black man that you're gonna get your success from. They think they could do it all by themselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to admit that the black man is really the top dude. If black men actually had money, power, and influence like the white dude and got our shit together, oh, we'd be the best out here. And rather than black women just fall in line to black men and thus they would rather fight against us and help our enemies against us. But anyway, um, this is Christianity Gaming Nation. This wasn't going to be a long live. I just wanted to do my report on this. Particularly like, share, subscribe, donate, and support the channel. And I'm out.